Adolescence is a 4-episode miniseries on Netflix. It is directed by Philip Barantini, written by Jack Thorne and Stephen Graham, who also stars. Graham and Barantini worked on a movie called Boiling Point, which is a one-shot movie drama about a restaurant. So they utilize the same style for every episode of Adolescence. So at the beginning of episode 1, Jamie Miller is a 13-year-old boy who is arrested by the police and taken away in real time. His parents are very confused because they don't know what's going on, and Jamie apparently did something. It's a very taut, tension-filled hour of television. However, the second episode's kind of filler. We're following Bosco. He is a detective, and he has a son who's 2 years older than Jamie. He goes to the same school, and it's about him trying to find the murder weapon. There's a bunch of walking around a school, and there's still a lot of theme in this episode, like how the new generation's cooked, as they say, or really unruly, always on their phones. And it has a nice resolution with the detective hanging out with his son. But I kind of feel like this is a filler episode because it doesn't do much except tell you the reason maybe for Jamie's attack on another student. The third episode, however, is the one that brings it home. The third episode's amazing. It's basically an hour of just perfect acting, and it really goes to show that Owen Cooper earned the Emmy in this episode, because you have to maintain the performance for a full hour with no cuts, no breaks, you have to keep it going, no mistakes, and it's basically just an interview with a psychologist who comes to visit him to find out why and tell the judge what's going on. And then we're getting one more episode at the end following the Miller family. This time the mom and the daughter get a little bit more to do, but someone vandalizes the family van, or not family van, the work van, and Eddie Miller, the father, has to deal with it. He's having a hard time with the trial coming up and stuff like that, and it's basically just them driving around and having a hard time and dealing with the aftermath. So Owen Cooper's only in 2 episodes, so it's kind of interesting pacing, but overall pretty good television. Deserving of the Emmys, but it's a little bit overrated because I feel episodes 2 and 4 are weaker in general, and you probably could have made this a movie. But overall, good stuff here, really good acting, and the gimmick of the one-shot thing works for episode 3 and 1, but not 2 and 4. So, that kind of hurts a little bit, but overall, really compelling, excellent television. Those are my thoughts on Adolescence.